Up Top Podcast.
All right.
Up top, up
Up,
top.
up, up. Yes,
We
sir.
here. It's
It's
your
your
boy
boy,
Sean Spacely.
Steamo.
And it's your boy Tsunami
Man,
Kami.
we keeping it up. So now we get into one of our favorite segments of all time. It's the NBA. But what can I say? Legendary mode is activated. Not just playoff mode. Legendary mode has activated. I mean, the first round was already crazy, where we had Atlanta and Boston going into Game 6. We had we had the Sixers and their team going in onto it, and to the point where now we were just like, yo, what's next? What else could the NBA give us? This second round is nothing but it. Of course, shout out to them boys in Miami. Shout out to Heat Nation being the
Mm-hmm.
number one seed to knock them off. Being the 8th seed, we not only survived the play-in tournament, we even got into our second round by knocking out the defending Eastern Conference champions, which is the Milwaukee Bucks as well. So nothing but legendary before. And Jimmy Butler, what a legendary performance from that man.
Man.
From that man.
To push us through
Let me go into a little bit of
50.
highlights of what we got going on
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
far.
Let's see what the buckets
We're gonna
has
we gonna
shown.
start. We're gonna start with before we even get into
Let's
that. We're
pull
gonna
up
start with the
the
Denver
evidence
Nuggets
of the
and the Suns.
buckets.
Get the second round matchup out the way. We get them boys started here, as you can see already. Jokic showing y'all boys. Oh, but they gonna call that one back. So as you can see,
Yeah,
we got the game started now. Nuggets already in early possession. Jamal Murray trying to do his thing, and things like that. The boys trying to get the ball rolling. You see, we get further. You know, Jamal Murray trying his best. But what I told y'all, that Joker down there, man, that man somebody else. But here go
He's the
KD.
truth.
Here go Mr.
man,
KD, though. Here go
man.
Mr. Scoring Champion right here. Made it look easy on them.
Easy,
They,
easy
they got to get
fade.
somebody better on him. That's going to be him all night. And if they put it, let's see what Devin Booker got. Oh, with the nice crossover, he don't got it. Nope. Gordon with the pick all the way to the cup. So as you can see, them boys was already
Simple
getting
plays
themselves
like
into it.
that.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Simple plays like that is what gave them the early lead.
And as we get down now, we into the second. Now, as you can see, already a high scoring game into the second quarter. Got Phoenix and Denver going at it. Got Otto Porter going to the basket. The boys really giving Phoenix a run though. So he's not gonna lie with
And
this is a
real
really
talk,
good second round first game. How do you guys feel about it so far? I feel like
I
these
mean,
niggas go at it.
Denver is the number one seed for a reason. They play like they actually want to play for each other. As you can see, Aaron Gordon right there, actually, really big piece to their core group of guys between Murray, Jokic, and also Michael Porter Jr. But man, these boys really want it, man. As you could tell,
I'm
they were
trying to tell
ready.
you.
They were well rested. They said, "All right, we coming for y'all." And the Suns
You see
clearly,
when Gordon's hitting that shot, I agree.
yeah,
And you see them boys is not letting
big
up from the second
facts.
quarter the entire time. As you see Jamal Murray got the inbound,
No,
set up his own number, couldn't have it, doesn't matter. Kick
mm-hmm.
out. Bam, 3-pointer for Denver. And we
Man,
move them up to the third, as you can see. Denver still
to
maintain
the
that lead even
third.
into the third, but the Suns is trying. As you see Eaton trying to take down the Joker, got himself a miss, but teammate back there for the putback. So it goes to show you, like them, Eaton's gonna have to try his hardest when it comes against the Joker, or else the Nuggets are gonna walk all over. And see Jamal Murray hits that mid range. Them boys came. Them
Yeah,
boys is
Jamal
like
Murray is
Steve O
back.
said. Them boys came to play. They want to answer. And as we see, we going over into the third.
Oh yeah, them boys coming
As we
back.
get into the later into the third, as you can see, the Nuggets is still maintaining a strong, dominant lead on them. And the Joker said, "You know what? I'm gonna pop one from out here too." So it
right.
goes to show you, the Joker has a bag. Not only is he dominant in the paint, but he can step out on the outside. As Jamal Murray shows them boys why he still playoff nice. He's still that guy.
Jamal Murray
Them
back.
boys, but Phoenix,
I
Phoenix ain't
think
gonna
yeah,
disappear. Phoenix gonna try their best as Booker gets into the paint,
Yeah,
knocks down his usual 2-foot jumper. But them boys gonna have a lot of work ahead of them. As you see, we go into
yeah.
the fourth.
It's gonna be an
Them boys
interesting
have a lot of
series
work ahead of them. Yup. But
because
we
I
gonna
a lot
see.
mean,
of work.
the
We gonna
Denver
see.
Nuggets, not a lot of they've always been a
Yeah,
great seasonal team, but this is the year that they have to prove. that they are really in the playoffs for a reason and to be the number one seed.
Exactly.
They did it last year, didn't work out, and obviously it was just like, all right, we already see that they have the right
Eric
pieces
Gordon
around
takes
them.
it to the basket. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You see it right here. Denver is
Mm-hmm.
proving to everybody they had missing pieces, and now those pieces are back. They proved to be that Jamal Murray just slipped through
Back,
everybody and then
right.
put that on KD. He just slipped through. He just slipped through Chris Paul and KD like they weren't even playing defense. Came right to the cup and did the and one. He should have been an and one, but they gave it to him. It lets you know if they don't keep up, Jamal Murray, the Nuggets, boy, I'm telling you, they're gonna make this thing. They're gonna make this
They
thing a
back in full
problem.
It's
health.
gonna be a problem. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
gonna
But
be a
now we're gonna
problem.
go. We're gonna go into our legendary matchup. But tonight
Oh yeah.
Legendary
we
peoples.
got the
People
Heat
that are legendary.
versus the Knicks. Second round, game one. This game was already legendary by itself because this is an old rivalry
In
between
the
the Knicks and
Garden, game
in the
one.
guard.
In the garden.
So you already know everybody came
Man.
to play. The stars came out as we get through the commercial. And you see the boys get ready to tip off now, get everything started. Jimmy Bean got the ball, as you can see. Packed house for the playoff. It's been a hot minute since we played in a packed house. We got the ball going. You see our man Gabe Vincent right here, starting point guard. Drops in that deuce real quick. Get things rolling. Oh, Jimmy Butler with a
Get the
steal
game
already.
started. Yes,
Oh
sir.
man.
Already getting everything going. Who he hit? Same guy who started. Boom. Gabe Vincent. That's what we are trying to tell everybody. We don't need Jimmy Butler by himself to go 45 points. I mean, he can, but does it mean that we need him to do it? No, not
True.
really. As we
Mm-hmm.
see the
You're
Knicks
right.
finally get on the board and stuff like that. So as we try and tell them as we get down more into the first quarter and stuff like that, you're gonna see how we change the game up with everybody as we get through the commercial real fast.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, we get the game rolling. We trying to get these points up. Who hot? Find them. Bam. That's the Heat right there. We try to tell him 3 dimes from Jimmy
That's
already.
culture. Yes,
Right.
sir.
3 dimes from Jimmy already.
Already.
And we haven't even gotten out the first quarter. Look at that.
Team ball.
Sharing the ball. That's how we
Because
that's
he
how we
already
gonna play this
there.
game. We're gonna share the ball. I'm sorry, Knicks fans. When you're commenting below, but you gotta understand. As your man gets the nice lob up top, you guys gotta understand we coming to play. A lot of y'all didn't have us in the second round playing against the Knicks. So we're gonna prove to y'all as Josh Hart gets to the basket. We ain't gonna let you guys get away with everything now as we get on into the second quarter. As you can see, the game gets heavy. Knicks start to go on the run as they hit that 3-pointer from 26 feet out. Brunson got the
Put
ball.
him up
And you
10.
see
Man.
they put us down by 10 at this point.
Right.
Now 12. So it lets you know the Knicks did come to play. At the end of the day, the Knicks did show everybody why we're the fifth
Right.
seed in the playoffs while we're at the eight. But Jimmy Butler proving why he's the captain, dunking all over their defender, letting them know while we sit Bam out for right now. We pray Tyler Hero recovery as he, we had that broken hand. We
Yeah.
see Caleb Martin with the nice reverse going to the basket. So we chipping away at the lead. We're not making it easy for New York.
Yeah, and
As you
that's
can
what I'm
see,
saying. It just
Mhm.
shows that the Heat really wanted it more. They really wanted it more
exactly.
going into the stretch. Uh, Obviously, we seen
Yes, sir.
exactly how the ending of the fourth quarter was, and I'm telling you, man, like clearly
Yeah,
Kyle
Vincent's
Lowry
a
stepped it
3-point. He is
up.
hot.
Kyle
He
Lowry
is
stepped
hot.
it up, and Bam stepped it
Yep.
up. I mean, Kevin Love
Everybody stepping it
stepped it
up.
up. So
Right. Out here clapping now
Mm-hmm.
like some
some
very
You can see
critical
crazy
that.
shots.
passes, some
Very
accurate
critical.
passes
Yep.
to Jimmy, where I was just like, man, that was impressive. So, man, I mean, New York really thought, the celebrities, everybody was, even Wade was at the game, and
It was a big
Oh,
game.
yeah, it
We
yeah.
was a
deserved
big,
everybody
big
to be
first
there. It was a
game
big game.
to see, our team actually take the victory. So,
Exactly. So at the
kudos
end
to
of
the
the day,
Heat
I
for
agree.
game one, winning on the road, and game two will be
And you
interesting.
see Barrett
You
gets to the
know,
basket. Exactly. They tried their best. They
yeah.
really had us down for a while, but like we always tell them, we battle. Swinging the ball around, see team ball. Who do we hit it back to? Screws is loose.
So it's going to be an
And as you
interesting
can see,
series, like the Suns
oh
and
yeah.
the Nuggets, and now the Heat and the Knicks. They already did
And
their
then as you
game
can see,
once.
Mm-hmm.
yep, we took the lead. And there it is,
So
just like Steve said, that full court pass that Caleb's been doing all game. There's his on the Struce.
hmm
So it goes to show, and we took our first lead. So it goes to show you our team chemistry is out there. The culture is keeping us not only alive, but it's showing people that
In the
we got this
game.
game as New York tries to battle back on us as well. As
Yeah.
now we
So
get down later into the third, you see it. So
so what do you guys think as far as now that game one is out the way? Between those two teams, the Knicks and the Heat. Obviously we're missing a couple guys. The Knicks only missed Julius Randle, but going into game two, you know, the Knicks have to win their game too because if they go down 0-2, they're gonna have some problems in South Beach.
exactly, because at the
It's
end of the day,
it's just like that
it's
heat.
crazy. It's crazy because what a lot of them don't understand is that we just beat them in the Garden, so we stole another home game compared to the
The
Knicks being having
same
more of an advantage. The
the
same way
same
how we did in
advantage
the
that we
first
did
round.
to Milwaukee. Yep. Good point, Spacely.
We are capitalizing on our opportunities at the end of the day because this is the playoffs. We can't be like, oh, let's wait for the
That's what we
team to get
do.
healthy and play them at full health. No, this is not the regular season. This is where it's for all the marbles. So at the end of the day, shout out to the Heat for capitalizing on where they did, and we pulled out the win. But now a final legendary performance, I would definitely say, would be is Mr. Curry, Chef Curry, Chef Curry. What can we say?
This
Go
What
ahead
can
and
we
man.
show
say?
those highlights today, Spacely. Go
Got you.
Oh
ahead.
yeah,
Right.
go ahead.
Because
Go ahead
I
and
gotta
click that
show. I
share
gotta
that
show
that
the
screen
was
people.
button.
a
Click that share that screen
Let me
legendary
show
button.
the
Yes,
people. Let me
sir.
show the
Go ahead and
people.
slap them.
performance.
Yes.
Let's
Legendary
show the people
performance.
Go ahead.
And we
because
we
he
we
proved
we
it
see why he is the greatest shooter of all time.
of all time.
Like
We're gonna
facts.
let we gonna let his
Proving it
highlights run
right
because he
now.
had a legendary moment tonight.
Man.
And you see it packed house in Sacramento because they're only a few minutes away from each other. And
Yeah.
Kevin Looney gets everything started.
And, oh yeah, this
And
was
it was
game
Yep,
crazy
7 too, so
because game
everybody
this
had
was an
six,
played.
the
intense game.
Kings literally took that away from the Warriors.
Yep,
And all the Warriors had to do was just figure out a way to win on the road. And best believe they did that. They
Yes,
did
and you
that.
sir.
see those guys they getting everything going. Trying to see if I could find a regular one, but no, we just go head on right on back. Because up
Yes,
top, if we
sir.
can't get you the highlights, we get you everything live on the highlight.
Yep. That's where
Up
we
top. So
go.
as you can see, this game there, no one's pulling away. No one has a clear lead on anyone. But as you can see, Mr. Chef Curry from 27 feet out. He's starting to get ready to cook.
Says,
As we see at the bottom, the
yes,
Warriors on a
sir.
10-2 run. Let you know these boys came to play, but Sacramento ain't nobody to sleep on. These guys proved to everyone in the first round that they belong in the playoffs again. And you see they get
Yes,
Golden
sir.
State
Yeah,
trying to
and
get
you